in our commencement ceremony, and we are pleased that you are sharing this occasion with us this beautiful morning. As the ceremony begins, we ask that you please be mindful of the following. The graduating class will process through the ticket booth and around the stadium using the paved walkways. They will use the same path to recess, so we ask that you please keep these pathways clear of guests. At the conclusion of the commencement ceremony, and when the graduates have already exited the stadium, parents and guests may greet the graduates in front of our main entrance. The guests seated on the visitors' side are to exit through the gate behind the visitors' bleachers. Guests seated in the home stands are to exit the stadium through the ticket booth archway. Lavatory facilities are located behind the home bleachers. Emergency technicians are available in the home stands, away stands, and by the main entrance if you need assistance. Smoking is prohibited on the grounds of Henderson High School. We do have an official photographer covering this event, so please enjoy the commencement in real time and not behind your cameras. The class of 2023 has achieved much during their time at Henderson High School. We ask that you respect the solemnity of this event, celebrating their achievements by turning off your cell phones and refraining from loud outbursts. Please remain in your seats and keep our pathways clear for the graduates to exit the stadium. Please wait for the music to stop before you exit. This is for the safety of our graduates and everyone in attendance. Please enjoy these ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 155th commencement exercise of B. Reed Henderson High School. It is now my pleasure to introduce to you the graduating class of 2023. William Jeffrey, President of the Class of 2023, will now lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Would the audience please stand? Gentlemen, if the wind hasn't already done it for you, please move your caps. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Gentlemen, put your caps on, and everyone please be seated. Good morning, Dr. Sherlock, Dr. Ozer, Dr. Dowdell, and Mr. Greer. To Superintendent Dr. Reynolds, school board members, and to the families and students of the class of 2023. What a pleasure it is to be here today, my friends. After years of hard work and about a dozen updated schedules, we have made it to graduation. Our class will follow many paths, many of us choosing a path which will have us cross the threshold from student to student again. In all actuality, where we are now, no matter the subsequent future, is a marvel, truly. I remember viewing the 23 in our usernames as so unimaginably far away, and although COVID provided us with a bit of a workaround to deadlines, this is one that I'm proud to have worked with. Folks, Henderson will not be the same without us. Of course, we partook in the classic Henderson activities. Dapper as can be, we danced the night away at homecoming and enjoyed what we could, including a football game. Never mind the daunting score. I'll never forget the spectacles of the Adam Sandler clones roaming the halls, along with the other creative outfits I witnessed every single day during Spirit Week. I cherish these just as I remember them to cherish the December fun with a host of holiday-related activities to bring in winter break. I'll never forget the horde packing into Mr. Sobiek's room to sneak a viewing of the West Wing holiday special, or seeing red thanks to that competitive spirit washing over everyone in the holiday trivia. I'll also remember showing up to school early, repping the merge of the schools which will have us tied down for the next 4 years. And then how we got dolled up a second time around for the long-revered senior prom to dance the night away again, this time with the added bonus of food, games, and fun times galore until 6 a.m. at after prom. Our picnic, our skip days, our pep rally, and our collective senioritis unite us more than ever as a class, joining the ranks of the many before us. However, it must not be dismissed just how unique we are as a class. Very unique, actually, considering no single year of ours was the same. We lost homeroom, regained homeroom, and then lost it again. We had a nice introductory run with senior junior privilege, and the newfound benefit and love of midday Wawa trips. The crosswalks gained those fancy new lights, the school gained a fancy new logo, as seen on our caps, and now we are going to gain our own fancy diplomas, new to us. One could expect our class to fall behind with all the changes we faced. One's expectations would be far from the truth. My friends, 23 members of our class have excelled in sports and have been recruited to play in college. One of those being Ryan Kugler, who, in the boys' soccer team, was marked a Chest Pond MVP and All-State. Speaking of the boys' soccer team, the class of 2023 managed to continue a heralded streak of 2 Chest Pond championships in a row. To add some sugar to what's already sweet, the Chest Pond team was the first to go to states in 5 years. The girls' soccer team stood out as well, with 3 girls committed to play in college, 6 athletes named in Chest Pond national selections, and back-to-back district playoff appearances. And streaks are very common to the class of 2023, no? For, on top of the aforementioned, we're the proud winners of 2 Powder Puff games in a row. And that 5 years boys deficit is great to overcome. But what's even more astonishing is how our basketball team qualified for states for the 3rd time in Henderson history. And these are only snippets of the Winfield seasons our many teams had for both girls and boys. Except for football, but whatever, we still beat East, so that's something big. And this is not to mention the various arts that brighten the halls of Henderson, exemplified recently in the senior art show, if you guys had the privilege to view it. And art extends to music as well, which the class of 2023 had various musical achievements, ranging from PMEA qualifications and one special trip to nationals for Ryan Hughes for his exceptional choral performances. The class of 2023 is very successful, I assure you all. The struggle, the strife, it had little effect on the willpower we each possess. Furthermore, I encourage us all to carry with us, out of this wonderful gathering today, a thought. What measures a person? Is it their awards, their education, wealth, friends, inches? I extend to you all a quote from Ralph Waldo Emerson, who said the following: "You cannot do a kindness too soon, for you never know how soon it will be too late." The class of 2023 has been a model class. We've had whopping success in sports, academics, and in the realm of morals. All of us must understand the privilege we undertake by graduating today. And with it, we should all be sure to remain true to ourselves and to others. Lend a hand, be a vessel of trust, friendliness, and compassion. Not one of us could have had the drive nor the desire to make it here today if it wasn't from the kindness of another. So be the inspiration and role model of others choose and want to follow. We are good people. I see kindness every day in these halls. It is an ever commendable sight. Despite this, never find the work of others to be enough. Never assume the act of kindness will come from another. Be the actor. Be the spark. Use this privilege, your experiences, your own memory of unkind times, to reach out to another and avoid being too late. It is not a large burden to repay the school, the many teachers, our friends, and the community for cultivating the fortitude to make it here today, helping us gather the bits and pieces to build the better student and person we are becoming. We're making our past selves, all struck by that great distance it was to 2023, proud every day. Congratulations, everybody. Whether you choose to pursue further education, the armed forces, a job, or some alternative future plan, that time is here. You should be proud of yourselves and thankful for all that you've overcome. Thank you for all the memories. Thank you to Henderson for these past years. And thank you all. To address the graduating class and this year's honors speakers, Vaishnavi Kasumba and John DeAngelis. Please welcome the first honor speaker, Vaishnavi Kasumba.
Good morning, families, faculty, friends, and most importantly, my fellow graduates. 4 years ago, I'm sure all of you got some sort of the high school flyby speech and brushed it off. Maybe even laughed at those who told you so. But here we are, and we most certainly flew through it. Our years together have been far from ordinary, but each and every one of you have been extraordinary in your own way, helping to shape the class that is sitting in front of me today. As I look out into this sea of familiar faces, I see all of the years of perseverance, dedication, and kindness that has brought us to this moment. We entered Henderson as wide-eyed freshmen who were full of energy and excitement for the journey ahead. I often recall our first Spirit Week when class themes were announced as biomes and we eagerly waited for hours. As freshmen usually do, we got the short end of the stick and had to decorate the hallway as if we were in the desert. The gym hallway was adorned with a singular cactus and a tumbleweed, inevitably making us the laughingstock of the school. And so, the seniors deemed it to be the worst hallway they had ever seen. But if I may, I still think it was an abstract and accurate representation of a desert. All of us found so much amusement rather than shame or embarrassment in it. And that was when I knew that the class of 2023 was a community, one that would look in on itself with kindness. When we tell people that we're graduating high school this year, the initial response we usually get consists of congratulations or questions regarding college. But the secondary response is almost always about how COVID during high school must have been tough. While this isn't entirely false, I don't like to categorize our grade as having been stripped of our teenage years. We took a slight detour and were then given the opportunity to grow and eventually come back together as a whole. For the first time in probably all of our lives, we appreciated the action of coming to school, sitting at a desk, annoying our teachers, and simply being around each and every person that we'd come to know. Our enthusiasm has propelled us to take charge, and I've seen so many instances of our class refusing to quit when faced with a challenge. Our junior year hallway is so indicative of the growth that this class has shown. The theme was Harry Potter, and the area right outside the main office was transformed into Hogwarts, all because of the people in this grade that have shown up for each other when it mattered most. Other grades and faculty members still rave about our hallway from that year, but that wasn't what defined our success. It was the words that we passed amongst each other that did. I've learned, because of all of you, that it is when we are kind to ourselves that we have the capacity to care for others. We are each other's community. Despite our bond, our generation is said to be boisterous and lacking in formality, but I know that we have certainly been kind to each other. Kindness is not always the grand displays, but sometimes all the little actions that have gotten us through the day. Throughout the years, I've seen so many smiles through car windows, waves on the way to class, and signs of acknowledgement in the hallways, whether it be between best friends or acquaintances. Kindness has walked the halls of our school, standing by each and every one of us in so many different ways. I've seen many of you go from tired to hopeful because you were greeted by Miss D in the morning. I've seen all of you help your friends on crutches from class to class, and I've seen all of you help your friends with homework when they were having a rough day. I've seen my closest friends catch their breath because Mr. Henderson let us eat lunch in his room day in and day out, allowing us the opportunity to decompress from our schedule, as I believe other figures in the school have done for all of you. Each and every one of you has been kind to others without the intention of reciprocation, and I'm proud to have been able to see it all for whatever time we've gone to school together. As Mac Miller said best, never make yourself feel like nothing to make someone else feel like everything. I have seen all of you be compassionate souls, and if I can leave you with anything, let it be that you have your whole life to be kind to others, and definitely continue to do so. But first and foremost, please be kind to yourselves. And now, please welcome our second honor speaker, John DeAngelis.
Good morning, graduates, faculty, families, and friends. Today is a very special day, a monumental occasion for 343 students who are closing a long chapter and moving on to the exciting futures that await them. Futures outlined by the experiences that all of us have had at Henderson High School. The class of 2023's experience may have been challenging, but is defined by resilience. This class shares a sense of adaptability for when our experience was altered, our spirits were not. The class of 2023 was dealt a poor hand, but turned their cards into a royal flush. Although challenged by unusual circumstances, this class banded together and made the best of their experience. It is the small instances of kindness that brought this class together. This kindness may have been students sharing a good laugh in class. It could have been appreciation for that teacher who finally helped you understand that topic, or that teacher who believed in you when it felt like no one else did. It could have been our many students who helped to support others in clubs like Andrew L. Hicks, Best Buddies, Avidum, and Kindness Club. Maybe it was students involved in activist groups like the Black Student Union, the South Asian Student Association, Fempowerment, and the Environmental Club, who worked to create positive change in their community. This affection was seen where many students came to support their peers at theater, music, and art show productions. This kindness was even displayed at our many sports events, where our student section, which may seem excessive and just a little bit obnoxious to some, I myself admittedly included in that sum, but a section that nonetheless helped the Henderson players on the field score that last goal or basket to win the game. I am even choosing to display this kindness right now by ending this list of examples here so you can all get home before it gets dark. So to my fellow graduates, I hope that during your time in high school, you've witnessed or performed some genuine act of kindness. Whether it has been cases of true selflessness, the simple decision of choosing to be kind instead of being right, or by speaking a hard truth, by sticking up for your morals and beliefs, regardless of fear or judgment from others. May you choose to carry the same effect that these actions have along with you in your future endeavors. For whatever college, career, trade, or personal path may await you, I hope that you persevere through whatever challenges come your way with the same resilience that you've demonstrated during your time here at Henderson. Resilience allows us to be the best versions of ourselves, as it gives us the capabilities to exhibit kindness to others. It is important to acknowledge that acts of kindness that contribute to personal growth many times come in ways that may challenge you. For kindness is more than just being nice. Instead, it could be someone teaching you a valuable lesson, maybe about being wrong, but one that pushed you to grow. As someone hindering your personal growth, even by simply being a bystander to your mistakes, reflects a lack of kindness in itself. But someone promoting your growth, even if it may have stretched your comfort zone, demonstrates an important act of kindness. You really cannot do a kindness too soon, as your actions, as minuscule as they may seem, can have a long-lasting effect on others, just as I am sure someone's actions have affected you. Know that every single challenge and experience, whether it be positive or negative, led you to this moment today. Enjoy these last few days of your childhood and take every last second in. Family members, hold on tight as this chapter closes for your student, but be supportive as a new one begins. Fellow classmates, be easy on your family members. This is harder on them than you may think. Look around to your peers, many of whom you may have known for years, as this may be the last time that some of you see each other. Except, of course, at the local Wawa, where you're guaranteed to see somebody you know from Henderson. Close this long chapter with the principle of kindness, and as you leave, do not dwell on the negative. Instead, appreciate any occurrence that has challenged you, because no matter what path you took to get here, it led you to this place today, and that is a victory in itself. Turn to the next page of your life on a positive note, and move forward with all the wisdom that you've gained during your years here at Henderson with kindness. Thank you.
Thank you, Vice Dean John and Will. As the class of 2023 entered, we hope that you paid particular attention to those seniors who were wearing stoles and cords. This signifies that through academic excellence, the students have earned the privilege of becoming members of one of the many honor societies at Henderson High School. On behalf of Henderson High School, it is with great pleasure that I recognize the following seniors for achieving the rank of Eagle Scout as part of the Boy Scouts of America. We congratulate William Jeffrey and William U. Next. The term All-American refers to the athletes that are regarded as the best at their positions. All-Americans are nominated and then voted by a group of coaches. We are proud to honor the following senior as All-American in their sport. Please rise, Shannon Gamble. The Academic All-America program is a student-athlete recognition program. The award honors student-athletes who have performed well academically while regularly competing for their institution. We are proud to honor the following seniors as Academic All-Americans. Please rise. Stephen Beatty, Carmen Cortese, and Brian Wildermuth. At this time, we would like to recognize students who have reported to us that they are enlisting in the military or joining the ROTC. Please rise and be acknowledged. Nicholas Lucy and Matthew Gunther. We would like to also acknowledge anyone who serves or who have served in the military to please stand to be recognized today. As a community, we thank you for your service. Today, we are presenting a Karen L. Baker Scholarship to a graduating senior who best expresses in writing how cancer has affected their life. Karen Baker was the mother of college seniors and Henderson alumni, Megan and Emily. Karen was an unstoppable force of positive energy, always smiling and thinking about helping and putting others in front of herself. This scholarship is one of her many legacies, but the one which she was the most proud, honored, and humbled to be a part of. Today's recipient was selected among 55 applicants from high school seniors throughout Chester County, who unfortunately have also been affected by cancer. Please join me in congratulating the winner of 2023 Karen L. Baker Scholarship. We wish you the best, Ryan Stevenson. At this time, I would like to mention the names of students who have already received a variety of scholarships and awards. Stephen Beatty, Westchester University, Academic Excellence Scholarship. Sarah Bonsall, Drexel University, Westfall Portfolio Scholarship, Founders Scholarship. Olivia Bradley, George Mason University, Athletic Soccer Scholarship, Mason Distinction Award, Mason IDEA Scholarship. Harry Brogna, Temple University, Los Angeles Study Away Merit Scholarship. Mason Campbell, Westchester University, the Golden Ram Award. Christina Cobb, College of Charleston Merit Scholarship. Caroline Conrad, University of South Carolina, Academic Scholarship, Superlative Award. Lauren Cordelesi, Ohio State University, Provost Scholarship, National Buckeye Scholarship. Marlena Cotter, Elizabethtown University, Chester County Lodge number 11, Fraternal Order of Police Scholarship. Nicholas Cugino, Rowan University, Chester County Lodge number 11, Fraternal Order of Police Scholarship. Caitlin Davis, University of Delaware, Destination Delaware Scholar. Abigail Denny, University of Delaware, UD Trustee Scholarship. Ansh Demfora, University of Illinois, Urbana-Champaign, National Merit Scholarship. Cooper DeVries, Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University, Presidential Scholarship. Melina Fatato, Bentley University, President's Scholarship, Gary F. Merrill Award. Caleb Fernandez, University of South Florida, Gravik Scholarship, Gifted PAC Scholarship, USF Genshaft Global Explorer Scholarship. Dylan Fritsch, North Carolina State University, Chick-fil-A Leadership Scholarship. Ryan Georgie, Drexel University, Dean's Scholarship. Ethan Giangulio, Clarion University, Penn West Merit Scholarship, Clarion Boston Athletic Scholarship Endowment. Matthew Gunther, Westchester University, ROTC Scholarship. Brian Heller, Bowling Green State University, Freshman Academic Scholarship, BG Success Scholarship. Jaden Howe, DePaul University, Presidential Scholarship. Leighton Jordan, Muhlenberg College, Muhlenberg Scholar, Presidential Merit Scholarship. Sean Joseph, Penn State University, JA Entrepreneurship Summit Sales Award. Emily Kugler, Kutztown University, Presidential Scholarship. Kelsey Kugler, University of Alabama, Presidential Scholarship. Ryan Kugler, Catholic University of America, Catholic University Honor Scholarship, Parish Scholarship. Kiera Lamancusa, Albright College, Presidential Scholarship, Red and White Grant. Grace Lamprinos, Millersville University, EPPIIC Scholarship. Preston Lubeski, the Bucknell University, Bucknell University Dean Scholarship, Bucknell University Track and Field Scholarship. Lindsay Moses, Nazareth College, Founders Scholarship. Emily Murtaugh, Cabrini University, Provost Scholarship, Keystone Region Volleyball Association Achievement Scholarship. John Norbury, Gordon College, Harold John Okengna Scholarship. Emma Pfeiffer, Loyola University, Maryland, Dean Scholarship. Anjana Pramud, University of Toronto, U of T International Scholar Award. Dorothy Davis Laughlin Scholarship. Sadie Ray, St. Joseph's University, University Scholarship, Regis Grant. Haley Rogers, Immaculata University, Immaculata University Merit Scholarship. Samantha Scabolo, Drexel University Founders Scholarship, Westfall Portfolio Scholarship. Molly Scherfel, Franklin and Marshall College, F&M Merit Scholarship. Austin Scott, Clemson University, the LS Tuition Scholarship, Miller and Family Scholarship. Arian Sharma, Thomas Jefferson University and Lake Erie College of Osteopathic Medicine Accelerated Medical Program. Faculty Scholarship, Jefferson University Grants, Prembio Research Institute Research Stipend. Ramsey Tarazi, Thomas Jefferson University, Faculty Scholarship, the Bob Friday Scholarship. Laurel Vargas, Atico, Immaculata University, Dean Scholarship, Margaret M. McHugh Scholarship. Sydney Fischel, Millersville University, the EPPIIC Scholars Award. Alexandra Wright, Thomas Jefferson University Honor Scholarship, the PEO Star Scholarship, and the Bold Selfless Act Scholarship. And Ava Yost, University of Vermont's Honors College, Presidential Scholarship, Innovate the Future Scholarship. Let's give everyone a round of applause. Congratulations. And at this time, I would like to introduce the Senior Assistant Principal, Dr. Alicia Moser.
Congratulations to the following students for being named as commended students in the National Merit Scholarship Program. Please rise. Liza Ali, Caleb Fernandez, Patrick Hedgecock, Ava Kriebel, Michael Lee, Preston Lebeski, and Meet Shaw. Congratulations to the following students for being named as finalists in the National Merit Scholarship Program. Please rise. Anash Dapura, Elon Shigano, and Sanja Sangani. At this time, we would like to acknowledge the following students who have been awarded scholarships from the friends and families of the Henderson community. Please rise when you hear your name. The Caroline Gallagher Cranston Memorial Scholarship and Madeline Hayes Connor Scholarships are presented to Riley Bauer. The Kyle Smith Auto Tags Book Award is presented to Mason Campbell. The John Hay Memorial Scholarship is awarded to Lauren Catalesi. The Dr. Alan G. Elko Scholarship and BSU Scholarship are being awarded to Nishita Daniels. The Class of 1972 Scholarship is being awarded to Anash Dapura. A Band Booster Book Award is presented to Nitin Enjamari. A Student Senate Scholarship and Stephen Chandler Erickson Foundation Scholarship are presented to Shannon Gamble. The Class of 1953 Award is given to Samuel Gilman. The Joseph Hanselman Music Award is presented to Patrick Hedgecock. The VFW Post 106 is awarded to Liam Keeble. Schlegel American Legion Post 134 Award is presented to Kelsey Kugler. A Westchester Alumni Association Eleanor Taylor Athletic Achievement Scholarship and the Richard P. R. Scott Memorial Soccer Award is presented to Hannah Loudermilch. A Nicholas Berg Memorial Scholarship is presented to Michael Lee. The Knights of Columbus Council 1333 is presented to Anyana Maporla. The B. Reed Henderson Scholarship is awarded to Austin Scott. The Lewis Scholarship, BSU Book Scholarship, Charles A. Melton Center Scholarship, and Dr. Robert and Doris Hanna Scholarship are presented to Kamari Smith. The Henderson High School PTO Scholarship is presented to Ramsey Tarasi. A BSU Book Scholarship and Medley Young Writers Scholarship are presented to Athea Wallace. The David and Frankie Casano 1970 Legacy Scholarship is presented to Alexandra Wright. The Dr. John Hewlett III Scholarship, Alice Cooper Thomas Scholarship, and BSU Book Scholarship are awarded to Serenity Bell. The VFW Post 106 and the VSW Post 106 Auxiliary Awards are presented to Kevin Carter. A Westchester Management Team Scholarship is awarded to Nicholas Cagino. The Stanley Strim Memorial Scholarship, BSU Book Scholarship, the Unruh Turner Burke and Free Scholarship, and Dr. John Hewlett III Scholarship are presented to Janaea Davenport. The Melissa Regal Memorial Scholarship is presented to Molly DeCampley. The Mulstein Family Foundation Scholarship and Westchester Alumni Association Helen Wilson Reed Scholarship goes to Caleb Fernandez. The Rob Grimm Memorial Athletic Scholarship is awarded to Ethan Gingilio. A Band Book Booster Award is presented to Elliot Godin. The Westchester Alumni Association Samuel O. Barber Scholarship and the Rick Merker Memorial Scholarship goes to Ryan Hughes. The class of 2002 Book Scholarship is presented to Ava Kriebel. The Westchester Alumni Association Alger C. Whitecraft Jr. Scholarship is awarded to Ryan Kugler. The Stephen P. Hugler Scholarship goes to Benjamin Lair. The Westchester Alumni Richard J. Connor Athletic Achievement Scholarship, Westchester Vietnam Memorial Scholarship, and Kraft Family Educational Scholarship goes to Preston Lebeski. The Dr. John Hewlett III Scholarship, Dr. W.T.M. Johnson Scholarship, BSU Book Award, and the Leon Bell Scholarship are presented to Kamsi Azoibo. The Henderson High School PTO Scholarship is presented to Sanja Sangani. The Andrew L. Hicks Scholarship is awarded to Kennedy Starr. The Melvin Mel Forbach Memorial Scholarship and the Bernard F. Schlegler American Legion Post 134 are presented to Maximilian Tenza. The Edith Trapnell Scholarship and the Dr. John Hewell III Scholarship Award goes to Zoa Wasif. A Brotherhood of Westchester Scholarship is awarded to Sky Zolomey. The Ron Tuckloff Girls Soccer Memorial Scholarship is presented to Olivia Bradley. The Kyle Smith Auto Tags Book Award goes to Brandon Coleman. The Dr. Robert and Doris Hanna Scholarship and BSU Book Scholarship go to Ariana Dakin. A Class of 2020 Scholarship is presented to Maureen DeBrugen. The Gulthrop Greenwood PC, BSU Book Scholarship, and the West Goshen Lion Scholarship, all awarded to Sequoia Drake. The Kathy Clark Flam Memorial Scholarship is awarded to Hannah Fielding. The William M. Taylor Scholarship is presented to Alexandra Gilman. The Dr. John Hewlett Scholarship and the Warner Evelyn Durnell Book Award are presented to Shantae Borden. The B. Reed Henderson Scholarship is awarded to William Jeffrey. A Vicki Olam Memorial Scholarship is presented to Emily Kugler. A Faculty Scholarship is awarded to Grace Lamprinos. The Westchester Area Education Association Scholarship, Dr. Robert Paldino Music Award, BSU Book Scholarship, and Dr. John Hewlett III Scholarship are awarded to Nikise Lewis. A Bonnie Claire Bruno Softball Memorial Scholarship is awarded to Annalise McCubbin. The Westchester Vietnam Memorial Scholarship and the Dr. John Hewlett III Scholarship are awarded to Eviana Hoy. A Harry Dunn Art Scholarship is awarded to Ella Schlossberg. The Paul Stankiewicz Scholarship is awarded to Sean Serwick. The Ivan Figueroa Class of 1981 is awarded to Laurel Love Vargas Acadeco. A Boys Soccer Booster Award is presented to Brian Wildermuth. I am pleased to invite Dr. Sherlock back to the podium.
Thank you, Dr. Ozer. At this time, I am pleased to present Mrs. Sue Tiernan, our school board member, for her remarks.
morning, graduates, families, teachers, administrators. I bring you congratulations and best wishes from the Westchester Area School District School Board. Here with me today are Joyce Chester and Alex Christie, our newest board member. When you leave this stadium today, a huge part of your life will be changing. No, not the learning part, and not the earning part, but you will be making changes as you move from your childhood to the next phase of your life. One thing you will probably do this summer is start to think about what to take with you in the next phase of your journey. You may be moving out of your childhood room. You may be starting a job or joining the military or heading to college or doing all three of those at the same time. All these require some trips to a bunch of stores for a lot of new stuff. Could be clothes, could be a new comforter. Your parents know it will be a lot of something. But let's pause for a moment. One thing you have carried, dragged, carted, and driven around for the better part of the last 17 or 18 years is a bag. A book bag, a fashionable carry-all, a suitcase, something for your stuff. And here's what you will need to do before you move on to your next phase. Go in your room with that bag or bags. Close the door. Sit down and take everything out of that bag, and I do mean everything. Your parents have loved you and cared for you and advised you for all these years. Believe me, they stared down at you when you were placed in their arms looking for clues to the person you might become. We parents and grandparents love to make predictions, and we share them with our babies and with each other. Oh, look, he has George's eyes, or Great Aunt Margaret's feet, or he has the family smile, and we do more. At family gatherings, we tell you that while your father can fix a computer with his eyes shut, he has always had 2 left feet on the dance floor. And while your mother has 2 degrees in chemistry, she is no Guy Fieri in the kitchen. You have probably heard these tales at family gatherings, and then you went to school, and you tried to figure out what being in that reading group meant, or on that team meant. If you look very hard in that bag of yours, you're going to find some labels, maybe near the bottom or in a hidden zippered pocket, and they were not all helpful labels. I used my mother's inability to do math for many years. The school didn't get it. They put me in classes with kids who apparently understood isosceles triangles and algebraic equations. I just waited for that to pass because I could not do math. I knew it. My mother could play anything on the piano and had perfect pitch, but she could not do math. And what do you know? Neither could I. You keep looking in that bag of yours. Turn it upside down and shake it hard. Take some time and decide for yourself which, if any, of those labels are really you, which are helpful, and which need to be written on little pieces of paper and buried in the backyard. The you who will pick up your new bag and leave for your next phase will need useful beliefs about yourself and who you are and what you can do. Choose carefully what you take on your next wonderful journey. Take the good things. Leave behind the ones that hold you back. Today, we watch you soar, and we do so with belief that you can. Can what you're asking? You can be and do whatever you are willing to work to do. It's not going to fall in your lap. You'll have to work. Our congratulations and unconditional support will be with you. Graduates, we salute you.
Mrs. Tiernan, thank you very much for your remarks. Parents, friends, and esteemed graduates, before addressing the class, I would like to acknowledge 6 outstanding educators who will be retiring at the end of this year with over 150 combined years of service as an educator. They are also graduating from Henderson High School and will be sorely missed for their guidance and leadership. Today, I would like to say thank you to Mrs. Jean Graff, Mrs. Fran Laughlin, Mr. Steve Mitten, and Mrs. Cindy Vanderworth. Please join me in congratulating these 4 exceptional Henderson educators. Additionally, I would like to acknowledge 2 of our administrators who will be retiring at the end of this year. Both of these administrators have a combined 45 years experience in the Westchester Area School District. Please give a round of applause to Dr. Crystal Dowdell and Mr. McCormick. I would just like to extend my thanks and appreciation for all that they have done for our students and staff at Henderson High School. To the class of 2023, you have truly defined yourselves as an extraordinary group of individuals who have persevered through the most difficult of times. Your freshman year was anything but ordinary. How many of you remember Friday, March 13th, 2020, when I went on the PA system at the end of the day? I reminded all students and staff to bring their laptops home, as we would probably not be in school that next week. It seemed like we were just having a week of snow days. Little did we all know that we would not be going back to school for the rest of the year. During your sophomore year, you adapted to starting the year at home and experience a block schedule. It seemed like we had a new bell schedule every year throughout your high school career. And yet, you adapted, you were resilient, and overcame all obstacles. This class stands before us as leaders and are committed to the excellence and tradition of Henderson High School. Collectively, the class of 2023 has set the bar extremely high for all future classes. Most importantly, you are actively involved in serving your community and helping others. I thank each and every one of you for your hard work and dedication. I am confident that the Henderson class of 2023 will continue to achieve greatness in their future endeavors. Lastly, don't stop believing in yourself and press onward, even when you are facing difficult times. The great Martin Luther King Jr. once said, "The ultimate measure of a man is not where he stands in the moments of comfort and convenience, but where he stands at times of challenge and controversy." Our graduating seniors have faced so many challenges and will succeed because of all of them. Continue to follow your dreams, even if you have setbacks. That will happen from time to time. The life lessons from your parents, teachers, and friends will serve you well. Remember to thank all of them for their support. Without them, you wouldn't be who you are today. At this time, I would like to introduce the Substitute Superintendent of the Westchester Area School District, Dr. Kalia Reynolds.
Thank you, Dr. Sherlock. Here you are, a promise kept. Years of learning, working, wondering, exploring, trying, failing, and thriving have come to fruition at this exciting stage in your life. Right now, embrace the moment. Take it all in. Feel the culmination of your choices and actions, and understand the planning and sacrifices made on your behalf by those that love you, and appreciate that your future is one you will determine. Get past all these distracting thoughts that may be racing through your mind right now. Why did I wear these shoes, and how do I look? Where are we going to eat after this? Is my tassel on the correct side? What was the last thing they told me to do? Truly, this is a time to capture the energy, the jumble of those feelings, and all the advice into one essential question. From this point forward, ask yourself, what promise do you have to keep to yourself? For just a little while, I'll refer to you as keepers of your promise, because that's how I want you to see yourself. As keepers of your promise, I ask that you consider 3 things that will inform the question that you have to ponder and answer. First, consider the potential of a promise.
vision, a belief, a possibility, and a responsibility to follow through. The promise that you have to keep for yourself begins with how you see your potential. Focus on all the good stuff that makes you you. Look forward and commit to action. Be clear about your responsibility to deliver your best, even if it means failing at times. Always believe in the possibilities. As keepers of your promise, the second piece you must consider is the importance of a promise. A promise kept begins with you, your word, your commitment, your contribution. On my high school graduation day, I remember the promise that I made to myself, and it was simply this: 1 down, 3 to go. I was counting. I was counting the number of remaining graduations until I accomplished my goal of earning all that I set out to achieve. The importance of a promise lies with the keeper. It is the power of your word, your contribution, your resolve to do the one thing that you need or want to do. Lastly, as keepers of your promise, you get to experience the joy of the impact of a promise. A promise that is realized and comes to fruition impacts more than just you. The impact of a promise kept multiplies, oftentimes exponentially, affecting the lives of others. Let this be a charge, a reminder that the goals that you have, the choices that you make for whatever is next, are bigger than you. Look at the stands. See your parents, your grandparents, your loved ones, your friends, your teachers, your coaches, your counselors, your administrators, your people. The people that helped you get here, the people that challenged you, the people that maybe even annoyed you at some times, but always the people that promised they would help you to reach your fullest potential. Today, they are proof of the impact of a promise. They show that being a promise keeper has benefits. The benefits of the really good stuff: joy, fulfillment, honor, devotion, and so much more. Not just in your life, but in the lives of others. So I end going back to where I started with that one essential question. What promise do you have to keep for yourself? Take a moment and think about it. If you're overwhelmed by the magnitude of this moment, I offer you this from the power of positivity. Promise yourself to stress less and smile more, to have strength and courage to venture outside of your comfort zone, to leave your past behind and appreciate this moment. Most importantly, promise yourself to always live a life that you truly want to live. Henderson High School, class of 2023, my charge to you is to keep your promise. Now for the part that you've all been waiting for. Dr. Sherlock, members of our board, families, guests, by the power vested in me by the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania and the Westchester Area School District Board of Directors, I confirm that the graduates here today have fulfilled all the requirements for graduation by the Pennsylvania Department of Education and the Westchester Area School District. Please prepare to receive your diplomas. Today, your diplomas are being presented by 3 school board members: Ms. Joyce Chester, Mr. Alex Christie, and our board president, Mrs. Sue Tiernan. Congratulations.
William John Jeffrey, Vaishnavi Sai Kasumba. Joseph Lesclovis DeAngelis, John Eugene DeAngelis. Rahul Abraham Joseph, Christian Jacob Ahrens. Saragandika Akarathi, Maiza Ali. Francesca Marin Alcaraz, Gabrielle Nicole Alcaraz. Zoya Ishmael Apatanani, Jason Phillips Andrews. Devanarsh Arangali Vijesh, Emma May Armstrong. Yulisa Alviez. Jacob Eli Axenfeld, Adam Marwan Alsed Azam. Jack Warren Bailey, Isabel Grace Baldwin. Sebastian H. Bandy, Harvey Andrew Barnes. Bruno Benjamin Barrett, James Richard Barton. Mackenzie Rain Barton, Yemi Satali Basilio. Riley Paige Bauer, Riley Mara Balger. Stephen James Betty, Serenity Marie Bell. Jennifer Lynn Milano, Henry Michael Belwar. Thomas Vincent Bilotti, Aaron Michelle Bishop. Zachary Frank Blando, George Jacob Blewett. Owen Wyatt Bob, Michael Paul Bowden. Carter Eugene Bone, Sarah Grace Bonsall. Samantha June Baruji, Olivia Dorothea Bradley. Harry Edward Brogna, Anthony Richard Brown. Caitlin Elizabeth Brown, Bryce Thomas Buckley. Robert Melvin Burkholder III, Kaylee Ann Burns. Alicia Boot, Luis Arizmendi. Mason Trey Campbell, Luis Candelaria. Mochi Carey, Peyton Limbre Carlson. Kevin Joseph Carter, Samantha Alyssa Chillett. Grace Renee Ciramello, Neil Andrew Samato. Christina Francis Cobb, Brandon Asher Colvin. Caroline Grace Conrad, Meredith Ann Cooney. Alexandra Marie Coraliza, Carmen Arthur Cortese. Lauren Elizabeth Podolesi, James Arthur Stewart Cottage. Marlena Ashley Cotter, Brianna Nicole Craig. Antonia Beatrice Crandall, Luke Richard Criado. Michaela Rose Crawley, Nicholas Donato Cugino. Ariana Allison Dakin, Najita Jillian Daniels. Janaea Elise Davenport, Caitlin Rosalie Davis. Maureen DeBrun, Luis Enrique de Loya Basilio. Andrew Robert DeLucia, Julian Delavescova. Isabella Grace Denadai, Abigail Patricia Denny. Alexander Robert Denny, Joseph Thomas Detweiler. Aj Devpura, Cooper Kenneth Lee DeVries. Molly Rose DeCampley. Leonel Dominguez, Sequoia Faye Marie Drake. Maxwell Jeffrey Dubeck, Olivia Grace DuPont. Sophie Elizabeth Dyer, Riley Baldwin Eldridge. Mitten Srihari and Jamuri Alice Anna Farley. Melina Rose Furtado, Isabella Sophia Felice. Emily Marie Broxson, David Anthony Elduff. Caleb Austin Fernandez, Hannah Louise Fielding. Gabriella Paige Finke, James Joseph Flannery II. Gustavo Flores Martinez, Cole Evans Foster. Dylan Colby Fritsch, Joseph Thomas Venero. Charlie Bolton Fultz, Maya Cassidy Fultz. Siddhant Gadiar, Gavin Michael Gallagher. Shannon Catherine Gamble, Gerardo Garcias Rodriguez. Julian Andreas Gotti, Sibylle Thompson Geary. Judah Allen George, Ryan Jacob Georgie. Ethan Cole John Julio, Kaylee Rose Giaquinto. Sophie Rose Gill, Andrew Jeffrey Junta. Alexandra Grace Gilman, Samuel Frederick Gilman. Ethan Charles Glover, Elliot Lawrence Godin. Carly Elizabeth Gordon, Shantae Gordon. Jack Kyunjun Gorman, Julia Ree Graff. Jillian Campbell Graham, Nathaniel James Griffin. Matthew James Gunther, Nora Kathleen Hannigan. Rosemarie Teresa Harrigan, Patrick Stephen Hedgecock. Brian David Heller, Abigail Rose Herbert. Hadley Elizabeth Holloway, Sean Miguel Hopkins. Charlie Elliott Houchin, Jaden Barber Howe. Jack Thomas Hatzina, Ryan Scott Hughes. Benjamin Riley Hughes, John William Hull. Jack Michael Humphreys, Adil Saeed Jabri. Nishita Jackham, Evan Nicholas Janak. Angelina Marie Janice, Leighton Daniel Jardin. Akash Jayakumar, Lillian Francis Johnson. Nicolette Alexis Jones, Sean Joseph. Mauricio Juarez Lazama, Matthew Robert Jury. Kishika Kajendran, Chebecca Kimpeshi. Sai Pritham Karanon, Liam Joseph Keeville. Natalie Meredith Kiska, Olivia Autumn Clara. Benjamin Robert Kohler, Ava Jane Kriebel. Kira Grace Lamancusa, Dylan James Lammer. Emily Charlotte Kugler, Kelsey Elizabeth Kugler, and Ryan Samuel Kugler. Jeffrey Scott Lamphere, Grace Madeline Lamprinos. Hannah Louise Laudermilch, Jen Benjamin Robert Layer. Nikise Kayla Lewis, Michael Lee. Liam Jason Lieberman, Eric Lynn. Margaret Kathleen Linehan, Preston Michael Lubeski. Nicholas Joseph Lucy, Kenneth Thompson Lytle Weir. Alex Louise Mayer, Gianna Anye Malavolta. Alyssa Dakota Mellon, Sarah Rose Maloney. Grace Isabel Marion, Zachary James Marston. Malia Angeline Massimer, Chloe Ann Massino. Margot Karen Aline Massey, John Sumner Morrow. Jose Maria Maya Zamora, Olivia Grace McLean. Annalise May McCubbin. Elizabeth Grace McGonigal, Iris Dean McGrady. Henry Allen McIntyre, Jill McKelvey. Jair Mendoza Cholula, Jacob William Miller. Rebecca Grace Miller, Vishal Mishra. Maximilian Joseph Moak. James Anderson Moffett, Rowan Bade Mooney. Edwin Antonio Moreno, Lindsay Ann Moses. Dahani Kaylee Mowat, Zoe Paula Mutertes. Christopher Kendig Mueller, Michaela Sage Mueller. Brooke Ann Monroe, Ananya Venkata Muparala. Camille Elizabeth Murphy, Emily Grace Murtaugh. Erica Jasmine Narula, Ty Charles Navazio. Ethan Christopher Ing Dan Nicholas, Leah Catherine Nieberly. Bryson James Noble. Kathleen Nolan, John Stephen Norbury. Milana Noel Nunez, Jose David Ochoa. Lucas William Off, Sarah Grace Musek. Alexander John Oleski, Angelo Joseph Olivo. Aiden Luis Otero Nihal Oza. Kamsi Lawrence Azoiba, Mia Grace Palma. Jude Christopher Pappenhausen, William Brennan Potter. Shruti A. Patel, Vanya Paris Gomez. Miguel Perez Orozco, Lily Alice Person. Emma Annalise Pfeiffer, Ava Corinne Potestio. Aviana Tita Poi, Anjana Pramod. Alexandra Pizmena Ozarova, Darshini Rajesh. William Patrick Rawa, Sadie Carol Ray. Michael Patrick Redmond, Lilia Hua Reichstein. Leela Elizabeth Riley, Isaac Ryan Reesport. Lance Gregory Reidelbach, Brianna Ann Rhodes. Kira Lee Riley, Grace Christine Robinson. Haley Madison Rogers, Jonathan Patrick Rogers. Madeline Mercedes Roldan, Juan Antonio Rosario Leal. Chloe Teresa Rossi, Colin Jacob Ruark. Everardo Sanchez, Juan David Sanchez. Alyssa Marie Scanzaroli, Francesca Madonna Scarcelli. Samantha Madeline Scevolo, Molly Morgan Sherfill. Austin Terrell Scott, Courtney Brooke Seeger. Roddick Walter Seaman, Meet D. Shaw. Simeon Chappelle Smith, Ariane Sharma. Elin Daniel Shigeno, Vivi Shikurmar Tanakela. Christopher Westman Sims, Sanjana Singhani. Roman Charles Nicole Diane Smart. Andre Alberto Spencer, Dean Michael Spillman. Kennedy Liv Stark, Grace Maria Steinel. Talon Joyce Steiner, Brian James Stevenson. Matthew David Sirwick, Sean Joseph Sirwick. Ramsey Maher Tarazi, Ava Michelle Taylor. Grace Margaret Taylor, Isabella Red Teely. Maximilian Joseph Tenza, Diego Alexander Turan. Maya Ariane Thomas, William James Tin. Ella Ann Tobias, Stephanie Fee Tran. William Haley Unanix, Eva Paige Utane. Neha Sang Sai Malaconda, Marisol Valdez Hernandez. Vargas Ventura. Laurel Love Vargas Acateco Rody Joseph Vasily. Misael Ventura Eder Vinueva Miranda. Sydney Joyce O'Shell Asaya Joanne Michelle Wallace. Drew Frederick Wallace Caden Rio Ward. Mercedes Zaria Washington Zoa Saeda Wasif. Zachary Carl Werner Christian James West McCauley. Trinity Nagy White Brian James Wildermuth. Adam Lee Williams Connor Joseph Williford. Davis Cornelius Victor Wills Jr. Jacob Raymond Yojong Whitmer. Donovan Brian Wood William Spalding Wood. Olivia Louise Ray Alexandria Lee Wright. Alec Joseph Rubel Justin Frederick Yanoka. Cassidy Yarnell Yon Eva Lynn Yost. Elijah James Young Veronica Julia Zemniak. Sky Nicole Zalomi.
Big moment. Fellow graduates, I kind of have the power of filibuster up here. The longer I wait, the longer you are all high schoolers. Ain't that fun? I don't really like waiting though. So, please move your tassels. Congratulations, everybody. Congratulations to you all. At this time, I would like to introduce the Henderson High School String Quartet under the direction of Miss Katrina Kelly and the senior soloist Ryan Hughes for the playing of our alma mater. Please stand.
Friends and family, thank you. A friendly reminder, please remain in your seats and keep our pathways clear for the graduates to exit the stadium. Please wait for the music to stop before you exit the stadium. This is for the safety of our graduates and everyone in attendance. This concludes our graduation exercises. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.